Hello everybody, this is Matei, and we are going to take on Emo Man, Cut Man. And then Elec Man, because Elec Man's weakness is the cut blade, or whatever you call it. They really don't give actual names to these weapons. It looks like I had a double shot there, that was pretty awesome. Either way, they really didn't ever give names to these weapons. They basically just show up in your pause menu as a letter, and that's it. So I could call them the G and the B and whatever. However, I'd like to be at least somewhat creative with the names here. So we have the Big Bomb and the Gut Throw. That's the best that I could come up with. And now we're going to get the Cut Blade and the Electric Spark. Electric Spark is actually a reference to Mega Man X and Spark Mandrill. So I could make all the weapon names references to future games, however, I don't feel like it. That one just happened to be it, because Electric Spark was the first thing that came to mind. And I also didn't decide on that until just recently, and I pulled all the names out of my butt, like, immediately. Except for the Gut Throw. And that one I actually came up with on my very first attempt at recording this. The sound became very desynced because little pop-up things showed up saying that my copy of Windows isn't verified, except shut up, yes it is. I'm not saying shut up to you, by the way, I'm saying shut up to the computer. Because it's an annoying... I don't even know about that. And it stopped the game for like 3 seconds, and then my commentary became 3 seconds behind, because the recorder that I used didn't record those 3 seconds of stop, it just continued on with the game normally. Whereas, in my commentary it showed up as, oh great, the thing stopped, click, and then it continued on, so my commentary was off. Ouch. And plus it wasn't that great anyways, because a lot of it was just, okay, here we go, and ouch, which I know I just recently said ouch, which is why I mentioned it, but alas, whatever. And that guy will drop a red point pellet, which will fly halfway across the screen. I don't know why, but it always does that. I know why it flies across the right side of the screen, because it showed up in the actual floor area. And also, after getting pwned by these guys last time, I just dodged them like a complete boss this time. Okay, these jumping guys, I hate them. They just take so many hits, and it's difficult. You really can't predict whether they're going to do the high jump or the regular jump. Also, there was another one there for a second, and I got very scared. And we're going into this boss with half health. However, this Cut Man really isn't that difficult. Like I said, he's probably the easiest. Also, you want to try to time your shots just right. Forget it. Just let him come down, make it a little bit easier. I hate hitting those guys, though, because you have to have, like, split-second timing to be able to hit them. Either way, Cut Man's weakness is the Gut Throw. You know, now that I think about it, that actually sounds very bad. It sounds like you're throwing your guts at the Robot Master. However, that is not the case. You just pick up these blocks and throw them at him. It's difficult to dodge his weapon. However, he doesn't do all that much damage, and he takes half of his health away from getting hit by one of those blocks, and he takes 3 damage from your regular shots. So that's pretty helpful. And also, well, the thing is, if you die in the middle of this fight and you threw both of the block things with the Gut Throw ability, those things wouldn't respawn if you tried again. They would be gone and you just have to use the regular Buster. Slash gun thing, whatever. I don't know if it's called the Mega Buster in this game, or just the regular Buster. Pretty sure that I'll just call it the gun. But either way, would you believe it if I told you that I actually died in this room? Well, I did, and I believe I actually died twice, until I realized that these things can be killed with the Cut Blade. So that is incredibly helpful, and you'd probably want to get them out of the way with that. Otherwise, they will just ransack you and kill you, and it won't be fun. Either way, we are now going to be climbing through a Lekman stage, and by climbing, I really do mean climbing. This level is incredibly climbing oriented, and I don't know whether that was a 1-up or a energy refiller. If it was a 1-up, I'd be very angry. That one was definitely a health one, though. And also, oh god, I can't progress. My acting sucks. Because we have these randomly appearing blocks, although not randomly. They actually go at a certain time, and it's all timing based, really, and memorize the patterns. This one is pretty easy, they just come in a row at 4. The other ones you just kinda have to know. And that's how it is for most of these things. They really do become a staple of the Mega Man series, and I'm doing a lot better than I did last time, and then I fall and die. There's a big energy pellet there if you want it, however the jump is difficult to make back out of the pit thing. Well, out of whatever is holding the little indentation. It's difficult to get out of that after you grab the pellet. So, you know, pick your poison. Would you rather have slightly less health or the chance of losing an entire life? Personally, I would take the slightly less health, because lives are a whole lot more valuable. They don't really hand them out. Also, yay for finally taking a hit and kill that guy. Those guys are kind of annoying, although they're pretty easy to dodge. Usually you only have to kill the ones on the left side, because those are the ones coming from the top and you're going upwards. However, you might have to kill the bottom ones if you hit them. And also, we just got a new power-up, this thing. And this thing, I'll call the moving platform, because it starts with M. Although it really doesn't move, however you can make it as long as you want. Okay. I just ran right into that one, that was dumb. Whatever. I really do not suggest going to this level first, for the main reason that, okay. And the thing stopped, yay. I just knew that, god. I just knew that that was going to happen. I'm probably going to cut a bit out of my commentary, because I do not want to record this a third time, to be quite honest. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, you really don't want to go to this level first, both because the boss is incredibly difficult without the, its weakness, and because you want to have the gut power to grab those blocks in order to get this extra power-up that is extremely helpful. And you don't want to go to Iceman stage first, because it's really difficult without this extra power, and I will point out where in the next video. But for now, we have Jumping Guy. Please jump. Thank you, he jumped high. Can I kill him? Stay there. Oh, he didn't drop anything. And as though you thought we'd been climbing enough, we have one last climb, and I'm missing like half my health. I'm probably going to die against this guy. Especially if I get continuously hit by these electric current things. They're not really currents, they're more like electric beams. But still, if I get hit by them, I am practically screwed. You want to try to get really close to them, but not close enough to where you get hit. Oh, darn it. Not close enough to where you get hit, because you really don't have a lot of time to climb past them. Okay, and going up here, hold left and be prepared to jump. As soon as Lekman starts moving, jump. Because he's going to toss that electric thing at you. And it takes off about a third of your health. I mean, you saw I had like a third of my health, yet I still died. So that is quite a bit. Yeah, I got one shot off that missed, and yet he killed me. And that is why you want to be extremely careful with both just climbing up here, having a bunch of health to begin with, and just not getting hit throughout the level. And just dodging that electric attack. So with that, this guy is incredibly difficult without his weakness. His weakness will take out the same amount of health that he does to you, which is about a third. You could kill him with 3 cut blades if you hit them all right. And for whatever reason, he also comes with those blocks in a stage. Maybe it's to trick you into thinking that that's his weakness? I don't know. Okay. Don't. Come on, one more hit. Yes! I like how it's like a boomerang. That really helped out. But either way, we got his power. You've hit 10 minutes. We didn't die against one of the Robot Masters, that being Cutman. However, how proud of that can I be? But, at least, in the next video... yeah. In the next video, we shall take on Iceman, and then Fireman. And that'll be it for our Robot Masters. Because there's only 6 of them in this game. So, I will see you all next time.